At the beginning of 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic began to ravage the United States and the world as a whole. This crisis left hospitals at capacity, caused businesses to shut down, and because of its highly contagious nature, caused a nationwide lockdown, isolating millions of people, leading to concern over how the pandemic will affect us when, or if, it ends. The times were very challenging, to say the least, especially when it came to mental health. I was in college when it started, and I remember when we made the switch to online because of how serious it was getting. Humans are social creatures. Not being able to see my friends and classmates during this time and learn in my desired environment was a deciding factor in me not returning for another semester of online schooling. Being stuck at home wasn't all bad. I mean, working from home meant more time with your family, your kids, your pets, or whatever thing you enjoyed being at home with. All it meant for me was just catching up on some books, some movies, and some games I hadn't finished. This wasn't all good either, as movie theaters shut down and many movies suffered severe delays as well, including most movies for the next phase of the MCU at the time, which for a nerd like myself was a huge low blow. Games weren't exempt either. I'm sure most video games that were in development at the time that hadn't been announced suffered some kind of internal delay, being that all studios were required to work from home at this time. Some big games that were definitely delayed, including, with no help from the pandemic, Deathloop, God of War Ragnarok, Ghost of Tsushima, and The Last of Us Part 2. A game about a deadly pandemic delayed due to a deadly pandemic. Life imitating art, I suppose. There are two games that managed to bypass any delays brought on by COVID, and I just love how drastically different they are. Those games are Doom Eternal and Animal Crossing New Horizons. Funnily enough, those two have a lot more in common than you might think. The Nintendo Switch was able to provide me with some new experiences. What I mean by that is there are so many franchises and series that I haven't had the pleasure of growing up with, including Pikmin, Super Smash Bros., and The Legend of Zelda. So, thanks to Pikmin 4, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and Breath of the Wild, all brought on by the Switch, I could genuinely call myself a fan of those games, and Animal Crossing was no different. I grew up with a GameCube, a Nintendo DS, a Wii, and a Wii U, and never knew, or I guess really cared about any previous Animal Crossing games. But that changed when I saw the reactions to the latest entry in the series. It was honestly a big part of the reason I got Super Smash Bros. Ultimate too. I was getting secondhand excitement from a series I hadn't even touched since its inception. New Horizons was able to outdo expectations during a time where things were uncertain. Releasing in March of 2020, it sold millions just within its first couple days, and you can bet I was one of them. Not knowing what to expect, I jump in hoping for a great time, and something that'll make me forget that I can't leave my house. So, the title is not clickbait, and I made sure I was able to get this shot. I've played Animal Crossing New Horizons for 1,000 hours. And the reason this milestone is so significant to me is because the only other game I have 1,000 hours in is Grand Theft Auto 5. And that game had like a 10-year head start. Not even my favorite game, Splatoon, matches those hours. In fact, if you add up all the hours from across all 3 Splatoon games, I still wouldn't have 1,000. I'm mainly into Splatoon for the story and its lore. Topher is super fun and I still play it often. But I played Animal Crossing every single day. It gave me a sense of purpose and a sense of renewed creativity, being able to customize every aspect of my island. In the early days, every time I booted the game up, there was always something new to do, whether it be recruiting more villagers, traveling to different islands for resources, or upgrading my house. Expanding my island one piece of furniture at a time was really fun. I got up every day, hit all my rocks, found my golden spot, dug up my fossils, and talked to all my villagers like clockwork. And all without time traveling. I waited till the next day for my structures to build, days for my plants and trees to grow, and weeks for the many visitors that would set up shop on my island. No shade to the time travelers out there, but I genuinely enjoyed the game better this way. I made a video years ago here on the channel about Animal Crossing. It was episode 1 of a scrapped series I planned to do before I changed my mind and realized not every game I played has to be recorded. I know I said I'm against time traveling, but hey there, people of the internet. It's been a while. So, yeah, here's something new. I'm playing Animal Crossing New Horizons on Nintendo Switch. Just came out yesterday. Well, depending on the day you're seeing this, it came out the 20th. I'm playing it on a Saturday. You guys might not see it on a Saturday, hopefully on a Sunday. Hopefully you guys get to see it at all. I have a bad habit of doing that. But, yeah. How you guys been? I'm really excited. I've been playing the game nonstop. Just a bit of a commentary here. This is my first Animal Crossing game. And surprisingly enough, I'm having the most fun with it. I've just been enjoying my time with the game. On the oh, that's a hermit crab. Where's my net? Where's my net? Where's my net? Got it. Gotcha, little buddy. I think it wanted to be left alone. It probably did. But, you know, we don't care. What was it? I got some Nook Miles? For what? What'd I do? Oh, catch bugs. Hermit crab counts as a bug? I'll take it. Yeah, man, these Nook Miles have been sort of a pain. Pop balloons, 1. Yeah, man. You guys know me, I have trouble starting out the commentary, but I'm excited. I'm very excited. I'm not sure if I'm going to turn this into a series, not yet. I don't know yet, but hopefully I will, right? Now, I went from that to this over roughly 4 years, because I think I took like 10 months off to play whatever game came out in like year 3, which was honestly probably Splatoon. But these are all my current villagers, and I'm happy with most of them. My favorite is Bonbon, and I just recently got a golden retriever named Goldie, who is becoming one of my favorites too. Now, over these 1,000 hours, I've had dozens of villagers move on and off my island, but Plucky is the only OG villager I have left, and I don't want to let her go. My island, which for the most part is what you're seeing in the background, is what it currently looks like. When I visit other people's islands, it always makes me feel like I could do a little bit more, and a part of me starts to get jealous at the furniture they may have that I don't, or just have a general, why didn't I think of that when I see them? And I've seen some crazy islands where just every spot, every crevice, every crack is covered in something, and they're super extravagant, even down to having specific villagers to fit the theme. And I would often try to be like them until I realized that I like my island just the way it is. Less is more, and I still managed to get a 5-star island because of it. It's pretty cool to me how I was able to use New Horizons as a beacon for all of my favorite things. I have custom outfits that reference Persona, Steven Universe, Adventure Time, and even The Last of Us. The name of the island is Ooh, of course a reference to Adventure Time, my favorite show of all time. I made my island jingle a reference to Splatoon. And my island flag is my original YouTube avatar, and now it's immortalized in Animal Crossing forever. 1,000 hours to some of you may feel like chump change when it comes to your dedication to your favorite game. But to me, 1,000 hours isn't just representative of how long I've been playing the game. It's this milestone that represents my consistency and commitment to a game series I didn't even care about before this one. It became a game I could unwind to after a long day of work, and after over 1,000 hours picked up on cute little details that made playing the game so much better. Like how Blathers is asleep during the day, but you can find him awake at night because, well, owls are nocturnal. Or how the island bell chimes every hour on the hour. Speaking of on the hour, every clock in the game displays your real current time. I practically gave myself over to this game, and playing with my friends was so much fun. I made so many memories with them over the past couple of years, and showing off our islands and sending each other gifts and waiting for Orville to do the stupid loading in thing. All of it was just so much fun, and I will always cherish those times. And I'll continue to cherish those times, because I will never be done with my island. Even after all these years, in over 1,000 hours, there will still be houses to move, flowers to plant, villagers to kick out, and I still have like 40 more fish and bugs to catch, so my work is far from over. Hell, I just recently paid off my house after 4 years, but I was just so grateful I had something to keep me sane during those troubling times. And I hope all of you did too. Now come visit my island to help me catch the rest of these fish. Hello people of the internet, my name is Buck to the Plug, and you've made it to the end of the video. I'm kind of keeping this a theme where I like going off script and talking to you guys when the video's over. And this video is no different. Animal Crossing New Horizons, man, over 1,000 hours. It is, I love it. It's one of my favorite games, and being able to play it with my friends, or even have it maybe one of those games where I play by myself. I have a lot of games like that. I want to talk about this here at the end. There are so many games that I play that I always feel compelled to make a video out of it. And sometimes the idea will feel kind of contrived or feel a little derivative. But I only make videos that I guess I would want to watch, or I guess I feel strongly about. And an Animal Crossing video is long overdue. I mean, I said it earlier, I mean, 3-4 years ago when I made that first video, it quickly became something that, okay, I would need to be very, very consistent, which is something I'm still trying to work on all these years later, and actually make something out of this every single day. But when I say I was playing Animal Crossing every single day, it would have been a huge just headache to kind of get everything done every single day and hit record and do live commentary, even post commentary, and give you guys updates. So this was one of those, this is probably the main game that I just kind of kept to myself and was still playing, and just recently got back into it. I just got one of my friends I bought a few of my friends Animal Crossing, actually, just so they can play it with me. The same thing I've done with my favorite game, Splatoon. I would buy some of my friends Splatoon just because I feel so strongly about this game that I want them to play with me. And Animal Crossing, what's so fun about it is that there's no skill required, really, and there's all these fun little secrets and all these fun little details you can discover either with yourself or with your friends, and interacting with your villagers, seeing them talk to each other, seeing them come gives you gifts, seeing them sing in the plaza, just everything about it. I said this before on the channel, but when I become a fan of something, I do a deep dive and I go all in, because I don't want to be a fake fan of anything. But I love this game, and I'll continue to love this game because I got a lot more work to do. I still need to fill out my entire compendium. I still have art to buy. I still have fishes to catch. I still have bugs to catch. Those were not jokes, even after 1,000 hours. I still have a bunch of Nook Miles things I need to do after the 2.0 update that they just had, which I think was the last big update in Animal Crossing. Oh, and I didn't put this in the script, but I just recently got the Happy Home Paradise DLC, because honestly guys, when I first saw the Happy Home Paradise DLC, like when it was shown off in the 2.0 update, it looked kind of boring. I'm just being honest. It looked kind of boring, so I wasn't going to buy it. Like, I love Animal Crossing, but I was like, that DLC does not look fun. Like, if I was playing Splatoon and they show me some Splatoon DLC, like, I'm gonna, like, whatever it is, I'm gonna get that, because I'm fully invested in Splatoon in that entire game. But the Animal Crossing was like, Happy Home Paradise, I'm just kind of making houses. I don't really care for that. But then I got it because I was like a few weeks ago, and I'm trying to hit this 1,000-mile milestone just so I can get that shot for the video and make this video and have it be honest. I led up to that point, and I was kind of like maybe 15-20 hours away, and I was like, well, I'm just doing the same thing. Let me try out this Happy Home Paradise DLC. Walked into my GameStop and talked to my friend Avi, who works there, who has 1,200 hours on the game, which is where that chump change line came from mainly, because I know a lot of you guys probably have 1,000,000 hours on this game. If you clicked on the video, you're a fan of it. But I went out and I got the Happy Home Paradise DLC, and it's been really, really fun. It's been treating me well. It gives me more things to do, more options, more furniture, more characters, adds a bit of variety to the game that I definitely should have picked up a year ago when it came out, 1.5 years ago when it came out. But better late than never, I suppose. And I'm having a lot of fun with it. And maybe, 1,000 hours later, I can make a video about how I've gone crazy over that. And but I'm still in the early stages, and I actually haven't touched it at all today. I've been making this video, but we're gonna get to it. And to anyone who's made it this far, thank you so much for watching. To all my friends who I've played Animal Crossing with, who I probably sent this video to, or you're just watching because you subscribe to me, because you support me like a good friend you are. Thank you guys so much. Every random person I've met on Twitch who I just joined their island and we traded with, every close friend of mine who's taking time out of their day to come to my island and indulge in my silliness because I built something new and I just wanted to show it off to one of my friends and be proud of it. Thank you so much. Thank you for spending time with me. Thank you for making this game so much fun for me. And yeah, I've been Spoke to the Plug. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new. And until my next video, I will talk to you guys and the next one. Peace.